In this video, I'm gonna break down 8 morning habits to crush and destroy belly fat. Now we're gonna come into the first and most important one, and this one, number 1, is weigh yourself every single day. Now, why this is important is, firstly, front of mind is a big thing in terms of if you see your weight every day and what's happening at the beginning of every day, you're gonna have a forefront of like, okay, this is something I'm working on. What's also important for this is understanding that your weight will fluctuate naturally throughout the week. So you will see these natural fluctuations. And if you're a woman, you'll see you also have a big fluctuation in regards to your menstrual cycle. So when it comes to weighing yourself every morning, what you wanna do is you wanna get up, straight out of bed, you wanna try and go to the toilet, piss, or number 2, get as much out as you can, and then weigh yourself at a consistent time, make sure you've got solid floor, and use the same set of scales. Number 2 is starting the day successfully and waking up on time. Do not hit the snooze button. A big personal favorite of mine, if you want to be successful, is try and think about this. Try and beat the sun up every day. So get up when it's still slightly dark and watch the natural sunrise throughout the morning. If you want to be successful, start the day winning and don't let yourself step back into bad habits by hitting the snooze button or getting up later than you should. Number 3, why you should have breakfast. Breakfast, if you look at the word, break fast, is one of the most important meals of the day alongside the pre and post workout meals as well, because we've been fasting all the night and our body is very receptive to food first thing in the morning. So depending on what you're doing first thing in the day, I recommend if you're not exercising earlier in the morning, which you should be, which we'll come on to, then I would recommend a mainly protein and fat meal. Something like an omelette works very, very well. Or you could even have something like a protein shake with nut butter. If you're going to be training earlier in the morning, you could then have something like oats and whey protein, cream of rice and oat whey protein, eggs and gluten-free bread is another one of my favourites. So those would be some options, but make sure you eat in the morning. This is really, really important. Best time to eat is generally probably about an hour or so after waking up. What you don't want to do is what I used to do when I used to work full time, which is roll out of bed and then like shovel down like oats and whey protein as quickly as I can and jump in the car, because your stomach's not ready yet to really take that food in. Number 4, caffeine in the morning. So caffeine in the morning is one of the quickest ways to get your brain alert and get yourself sharp. I also use a nootropic formula from Supplement Needs, which I mix in with electrolytes, and I have that with my water and caffeine first thing in the morning. So that's a big part of my morning routine. Also, if you're talking about trying to go to the toilet in the morning for number 2, caffeine has a natural effect in terms of allowing you to go to the toilet more. So that's another really big reason to use that. If you don't like the strong effects of caffeine, then get a weak coffee. Number 5, working out in the morning. So one of the main mistakes I see people make is that they say they don't have time for training. That's because they try and do it at the end of the day. If you get up and get it done first thing in the morning, then it's done for the day, and then you have absolutely no mistakes as to why your training's not happening. So next up, we have hydration in the morning. So I referred to earlier with the morning coffee. I have the AM priming stack from Supplement Needs, which is like a nootropic formula, and also electrolytes. So I'll have my black coffee and also have that half a litre fluid. And then I'll probably have a little bit more fluid as well. And then before I'll go and have my first meal of the day, my pre-workout meal, which will be cream of rice, whey protein. And then I'll go and lift some weights if I'm weight training. If I'm not weight training, I'll do my cardio fast and then have breakfast straight after that. But hydration is one of the most important things because our body is 75% water. So make sure you have a good quality water source that you're drinking. Ideally not tap water, because a lot of tap water tends to be contaminated. Next thing we'll focus on is being prepared for the day in terms of food. So when I used to work my 8 till 6 job in real estate, I used to have all my meals prepped and ready for the day. I used to eat a lot of different meals. So one thing you want to make sure is that if you set yourself up for success by having your food ready for the day, you're not going to fail in your nutrition and your diet. So I'd highly advocate you have all your meals ready to take you with you on the go to work or wherever you're going to be going, so you don't make really shitty, poor choices on the go and then feel really guilty about it. Because that's one of the things I see over and over again. People don't prepare their food, they go somewhere and then they make a bad choice and they feel guilty about it and beat themselves up. So don't be that person. Last thing, coinciding with what we said in terms of taking your meals with you, is actually tracking your meals. Like the half a protein bar I snuck in before this video we filmed. I have to add that to MyFitnessPal after this. So that's one of the most important things to make sure you're doing, is adding all the food you're eating into MyFitnessPal, tracking what you're actually doing. That, combined with weighing yourself every day, are actually the 2 biggest reasons you'll achieve success with your fat loss and fitness. If you want help doing that and you want a proven blueprint from me and my team on how we can help you do this, hit the link below this video. You can book in your free strategy call with myself and the CJ coaching team, discuss where you are now, where you want to go, and exactly how to help you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next video very soon.